It was a slow afternoon in the ward, the kind we rarely get. I had finished my notes, reviewed my patients, and for once, there were no urgent calls. So I stepped outside, found a quiet corner, sat down, took a sip of water, breathed. 10 minutes. That's all I allowed myself. But even in those 10 minutes, I couldn't shake the guilt. I imagined someone needing help while I was sitting there. I imagined my colleague walking past and thinking she's slacking. I imagined my supervisor noticing I wasn't on the floor. By the time I returned, my chest was tight with anxiety. I checked on every patient again, just to make sure I hadn't missed something. I apologized twice for nothing. Later that evening, I overheard someone say, "I haven't eaten all day. Who has time for lunch?" Everyone nodded, like that was the standard. Like running on empty was a badge of honor. That's when I realized, in medicine, we're trained to feel guilty for being human. But let me ask you something. If your colleague said, "I haven't peed all day," would you applaud them? If someone collapsed on the ward from exhaustion, would you say, "Wow, what dedication"? Of course not. And yet we wear burnout like a medal. We glorify sacrifice while quietly falling apart. The guilt I carried wasn't because I was lazy. It was because somewhere along the way, I learned that rest equals weakness. That breaks mean I'm less committed. That if others are drowning, I shouldn't be breathing. But that logic is flawed and dangerous. One night I made an error. A simple documentation oversight, but one with real consequences. I was tired, hungry, hadn't sat down all day. And that's when it hit me. I'm not more useful when I neglect myself. I'm a liability. So I started doing the unthinkable. I began taking real breaks, not hiding in storage rooms or eating in 90 seconds. I gave myself 20 minutes. I informed the team. I timed it. I returned, and nothing collapsed. My patients didn't suffer. My colleagues didn't complain. In fact, I noticed I was sharper, kinder, more focused. Here's what I learned. Breaks are not selfish. They are professional maintenance. You don't charge your phone out of luxury. You do it so it keeps working. Your brain, your body, your soul, they need the same. If you're scared of being judged for resting, ask yourself, would you rather be the person who collapses quietly or the one who recharges and shows up fully present? Take the break. Drink the water. Step outside when you can. And stop apologizing for being human in a system that demands superhuman effort. If you ever felt guilty for resting, or if taking a break felt like rebellion, share your story at clinicconfessions@gmail.com. Let's rewrite what strength really looks like in medicine.